Oh hey, how long have you been standing there? Anyway, welcome back to this channel about magic. Today we're going to take a look at Eric Chien. This is his second performance on America's Got Talent 2019. This is the last episode of Judge Cuts Week, and we're going to see if he'll make it on to the next level. For those of you who don't know, Eric Chien already won Asia's Got Talent at the beginning of this year, and for his audition on America's Got Talent, he performed his FISM winning ribbon act, which is just amazing, as you've probably already seen. And as I understand it, in this episode, Eric will be performing his imagination coin routine. You can check out my reaction to his performance on Asia's Got Talent for this routine up here. And on this video, we'll watch his act again and see how he performed on America's Got Talent. Maybe he changed a few things up and we can see how the judges react to it as well. I was kind of hoping to see something completely different, but I totally understand him using something that he knows is good and powerful to try to get to the end of America's Got Talent. By the way, if you want to see Eric Chien perform in an informal environment, not on the big stage, I just made a video yesterday and you can check that out. Here's a link and I'll put it in the pinned comment below. And by the way, stay tuned in this video later on. I'm going to share with you a pearl of wisdom in the form of Aesop's Fables. Because we all like to be philosophical from time to time, don't we? Anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and see how Eric Chien's performance went. Let's just jump right in.
Even thinking about it, my palms are sweaty.
Well, you're a magician, you can make that disappear, right?
I wish. My name is Eric Chien, I'm 26, and I am a magician from Houston, Texas. My first audition, I was terrified.
Here on AGT, magic is king.
Knowing that Shin won last year made me nervous because I had to take it a step further than him.
You don't have to compare yourself to anybody.
Whoa! I think you're one of the best we've ever had.
Just 6 months ago, I was only performing for friends, but now thousands of people have seen me perform my magic.
It's actually millions.
Oh, millions.
All right, Universal Studios, it's time for the next act.
Here we go, gang, here we go. Tonight, the act I'm doing is one of my favorite acts, and I am really excited to show America. There's so much pressure and there's so much competition, but I only got one chance to make it to the live show. So I will definitely give it my all.
You got this, Eric.
Oh! This guy's an amazing magician. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Do you want to introduce yourself, please?
My name is Eric Chien, and I am a magician. Yeah.
Okay, well, you had an amazing first audition. I don't want to give anything else away, just do your stuff.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right.
That's too bad. Actually, I wanted to hear him talk and do some questions a little bit more to learn a little bit more about Eric. And that's cool that Jay Leno is a guest judge. Let's go ahead.
Now, there's a saying that imagination is the only weapon in a war against reality. How powerful is our imagination, really? Now, tonight, I'd like to test this out. Jay, can I borrow your hand?
My hand? Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Perfect. I'll place 4 coins in your hand.
All right.
Now, close your hand. With your other hand, I want you to imagine just placing 1 coin into my hand. Perfect. Now, that was all just part of your imagination, right?
Right.
But if you really believed it, you will see it will become a reality. There's a coin in my hand, but if you slowly open yours, you can see there's only 3 coins left in your hand.
Very nice.
Thank you. I'd like to take this a little further.
This is really cool. So clean. That's very nice. And by the way, in case you're wondering, yes, as a magician, I know how he's doing some of these things, but I can't do it like that myself. I mean, that requires so much practice and talent and hard work. It's really quite amazing how just like perfectly clean his sleight of hand is. And it really feels like watching a work of art to see him perform like this. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, so now he's gonna come up to the judge's booth. But I just wanted to say real quick, to be completely honest, I knew he was gonna have a whole bunch of coins appear in his hand, and I was watching carefully, and I don't know how he did it, actually. Like, I don't know how he got so many coins in his hand so quickly. I saw a little movement, but still, I just don't know. I'm sure some of you smart commenters are gonna have some ideas down below, but at the time I'm watching it, I don't know. And I thought it was interesting when he vanishes that last coin, before he held the coin down in front of his shirt, and he kind of like fluffed his shirt and the coin disappeared at that moment. He didn't do it this way this time. Instead, I think he just passed his hand in front of it. I don't know why he changed that part, but I actually kind of prefer the part where he just shakes his shirt and it just pops out of vision. I don't know, maybe that option is more risky and he wanted to make sure there were no mistakes in this performance for AGT. Let's see the rest of the act.
Jay, can I borrow your hand?
Yeah?
Perfect. Here, don't move. Everyone, come closer. Watch. You see, it turns back into ink. But not only that, you can see everything was just part of your imagination.
Look at that. Disappeared.
This is a gift to you guys. Thank you.
They all have to tear it into 5 pieces.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let me go ahead and give you my thoughts before we hear what the judges have to say. So yeah, another amazing performance by Eric Chien, top notch. Although I've seen this performance before, it's still a pleasure to watch it again because he's just such a master of his craft. And I think it was a smart choice on his part just to ensure he puts his best foot forward in the mid-level of this competition against all the other talented competition on this show. Also, if you watch my reaction to Eric Chien's performance of this act on Asia's Got Talent, you'll notice that initially when he goes up to the judge's booth, he performs a different coin effect than the one he did here. I'm not sure why he decided to change that aspect, but it's one difference that I spotted. Maybe he thought this way was more powerful, or maybe he just wanted to give us viewers something different. Anyway, yeah, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Thank you.
Bloody hell, Eric. Juliet.
You have this like wonderment about you. You make all of us feel like anything is possible.
Thank
oh
you
my
so
gosh,
much.
it was amazing.
I think it was more spectacular. You were less nervous than your original audition.
Yeah.
So I feel that you have upped your game, and I want to fight for you to be one of the 6 remaining acts that can go through. Please.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Eric, I mean, I actually, along with my son Eric, we do believe in things like magic. And when I see that 2 feet away from me, it's not a trick, you know? You have to believe. I would say, I think the close-up stuff is great for a while, but then if you really want to go to Vegas, you've got to be able to do something big. I think you've got a shot, but it's just one of these nights where people have stepped up better than I thought. So we'll see what happens later, so good luck.
Thank you.
That was great.
How are we gonna pick 6 people?
I don't know how we're gonna whittle it down.
Okay, now I'll go ahead and give you my concluding thoughts. First off, I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't have Jay Leno say anything. I mean, to me, he's a big name. I grew up watching him on TV and I would have loved to hear what he had to say about Eric Chien. Opportunity missed. Secondly, regarding Simon's comments. First off, he said that him and his son believe in magic. Did he mean like they really believe magic is real? Well, hey, It's not for me to step on other people's belief systems. If you want to believe in palm reading or reading the stars to determine your future or magic as being real, then go for it. Anyway, it's just kind of a funny thing that he said because, you know, I would imagine that Simon believes Eric Chien is performing magic tricks and that it's not real, but maybe I'm taking what Simon said too literally. Maybe he just means he believes in like magic of human connection and love and I don't know. Comment below, what did Simon mean when he said that him and his son believe in real magic? And the second thing Simon said, that Eric Chien needs to take it up a notch, that he needs to make it bigger. If he was implying that Eric Chien needs to do stage magic, then I think that's probably bad advice. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, he said something similar to Shin before, although Shin actually kind of did take that advice, and I remember he had a part where there were like cards floating all over the stage, but to me that wasn't really the special part. The special part was really Shin's like normal performance that he normally does, all his sleight of hand and very visual magic. So I personally don't feel like making it bigger is going to make it better. What do you think? Comment below. Although maybe a different way to interpret it is not literally bigger, like bigger stage magic. Maybe he just means like you need to take the idea and just real magic. Anyway, on this episode there were 3 magicians performing. One of them I'd never heard of, maybe they had decided not to show his audition. The second one was Sos, who we had seen before doing this card productions, and the third one was Eric Chien. But for whatever reason on the first 2 magicians, they decided to just show a very abbreviated version of those acts. So I felt like it was nothing I could make a reaction to. And then at the end of the episode we find out that Eric Chien has indeed successfully made it on to the next round. Congratulations, Eric. I really think he has a chance of winning this whole thing just like he did on Asia's Got Talent. I was a little concerned it'd be too much of the same stuff because he was already on this previous talent show, but I think this is just a different audience and many people have never seen him before. So that's working to his advantage. And now it's time for Aesop's Fables story time. And today we're going to read chapter 2, which is The Goose That Laid the Golden Egg. Nice image too. I don't know if that's related to the story or just a nice image. The Goose That Laid the Golden Eggs. A man and his wife had the good fortune to possess a goose which laid a golden egg every day. Lucky though they were, they soon began to think that they were not getting rich fast enough, and imagining the bird must be made of gold inside, they decided to kill it in order to secure the whole store of precious metal at once. But when they cut it open, they found it was just like any other goose. Thus they neither got rich all at once, as they had hoped, nor enjoyed any longer the daily addition to their wealth. And the moral of the story is, much wants more and loses all. Much wants more and loses all. So I guess they're saying when you start to have a lot, then your appetite for even more increases, which eventually leads to your entire destruction. Or something like that. What do you think? Comment below. And what's the point of this picture? I don't think it relates to either of these 2 stories. Maybe she has the goose's body inside that bag. I mean, what were they thinking? Did they think that there were like 1,000 golden eggs inside of that goose? How could they all fit? Obviously they have to be being created one at a time. That's how golden eggs work. But yeah, in life, in general, I think it's great to have ambition, but there should be balance in all things. If you have too much ambition, if you're only focused on more gain, then I suppose someone might cut you open trying to get all the gold inside. That's why you should always wear a knife-proof vest. Note to self, go on Amazon.com and order a knife-proof vest. Note to self, Google and find out if they sell those kinds of things. Then order it on Amazon. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, smash like. If you want to see more magician reactions, magic tutorials, street magic performances, just go to my homepage, consider subscribing. You'll see lots of playlists for this different type of content. And if you want to get to know me on a more personal level, if you want to support this YouTube channel and learn some extra magic tricks, feel free to check out my Patreon, link below. That being said, I hope you have a splendid week, and I'll see you next time.